I'm from La Grande, California. It's a really small farming town in California's Central Valley. I grew up on a walnut and almond farm. Ever since I was a kid, coming to basketball games, football games, interacting with my grandpa when he was a professor on campus. My parents both went to Fresno State. So being a Bulldog has really just been instilled in me since I was a kid. Additionally, the Smith Camp Family Honors College kind of drew me in further. And ag has always been at the center of my life, and I've always wanted to share that with others and how we can keep our industry alive for generations to come. In particular, research regarding water rights or pesticide use regulation, and how farmers are doing such a great job of incorporating sustainable solutions, and how we can get those solutions and implementation to the congressional level. I've had really great mentors here at Fresno State. I work with Dr. Oster to work on economic forecasting models for pesticide use across the country, and that kind of shaped my interest into where I can look into specific pesticides and their effects on California agriculture. Another faculty member from the political science department that I have to shout out is Dr. Lisa Bryant and Dr. Thomas Holyoke, very great advisors who pushed me within the public policy sphere of agriculture. So in California, we have a variety of different water rights, and each of these different water rights grant different access during times of drought. So senior water rights will grant unparalleled access, and those users have historically been overusing water, and so my research was to target how senior water rights affect Central Valley agriculturists and different users throughout the state during times of drought. Drought we can control, but we can mitigate the risk, and so that's what I was proposing within my thesis. I think I'm attracted to that because growing up on my family's farm, there's always been a need and a focus on preserving water. Even as a little kid, going out and switching micro sprinklers or turning on irrigation with my dad in the middle of the night during the summer, that's something that gets ingrained in you. And the farmers in the Central Valley are so pivotal in the work of water rights policy, and so I wanted to help shine that through. And so I wanted to really research how these policies were constructed, dating back to the original California Constitution, and how they're affecting modern agricultural issues with Sustainable Groundwater Management Act, or how they're working with municipal use or cities in the Central Valley. I was able to do a summer internship for Congressman David Valadao, and also a fall internship for Congressman Jimmy Panetta. And I would say that one of the most amazing experiences I've had is being able to go out with Congressman Valadao and overlook the Capitol together and kind of talk about the future of California and agriculture. I worked for Congressman Jimmy Panetta in Washington, D.C. this last fall, and I worked for him under the Panetta Institute for Public Policy, housed at CSU Monterey Bay. I was selected to represent Fresno State among all the different CSUs, and I was able to work really closely with his staffers to develop policy, and this policy was definitely outside my wheelhouse sometimes, and I felt like that was the most interesting aspect of my job there. I'm going to be attending graduate school at Princeton University, pursuing a Master's of Public Affairs, and then hopefully going into a PhD program or government consulting for agricultural policy. I think in the future, I definitely want to move back to California, especially the Central Valley. I was born and raised here, and I couldn't think of a better place to give back to, and the policy needs of our communities are dire, and there isn't time to be wasted. Whether it's water policy, agricultural policy, even different social and urban policy, Fresno needs all of that.